even more.
But I guess with the new systems, you won't have to worry about it as much though with the new system.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, that's why they did it, because basically PS5, PS4, people will still be able to communicate and play with each other. So, somebody or anybody got PS5 and playing Destiny, you can still play together. Still good. Mind you, they're gonna have higher FPS than you, so they're gonna be doing things a lot more quicker than you can see them doing. Yeah.
I was already feeling like that now, so.
Next year, hopefully the PS5s will be more available for the masses.
Yeah, I think another wave will be coming out like soon. Can't remember exactly what day. I know it was like it was supposed to be getting some. It's this place called Ant Online, like ANT, like an ant, and then online. They had some the other day. They put them up. It was like it's supposed to be at 2 o'clock. Dude, they was gone. Oh, yeah, they was gone. I was like, man, that's ridiculous.
If that keeps happening, man, it's like these scalpers are gonna keep winning. Well, the thing is, go ahead and buy them, but if people ain't gonna buy from you, then what's the point? You're gonna run out of money. It's gonna take time, but people are gonna get the PS5 for the actual real price, not fucking inflated price they want. Fucking couple of reaching up to 1,000 plus. Yeah, man, not for that game console, no good. Let's see. I'm gonna do.
Yeah, my dad, man, he had a stroke the other day, man. Yeah, he's better. He's better. He's moving again. You know, he was like one side wasn't moving. But he's good now. You know, I ain't gonna say he's good, but you know, he's a lot better. Yeah, he can move his left side again. And he was talking, and it wasn't slurred anymore.
How?
At least that's what they was telling me. I haven't spoken to him or anything. Cause he went up to Arkansas to see my grandmother, his mom. Yeah, and that happened while he was up there going to visit her. Yeah, he was telling my mom, he was like, you know, might be the last time I get a chance to see her this year, like that. And she was like, well, I'm not going this time, going by yourself. I was like, all right. And he gets up there and that happens to him. Good, though. He was just telling me how to slow down, man. How to slow down. So what you been up to though, man? Just working. Y'all guys working from home or y'all still going in? Oh, okay. What's she do? I mean, what is she gonna be doing? Oh, okay. Gotcha.
They put all that stuff.
Gotcha.
I think I went to
Cool.
them. They told me.
Oh yeah, it's definitely some money in it. That's for sure. I used to, you know, I coach volleyball, so I would have them to come out there for the girls, you know, playing volleyball. Yeah, just come out there and stretch them out, cracked backs and all that kind of stuff. Like they're like, "Come on, Coach Tony." I was like, "Nah, I can't do that." I do not like nobody twisting my back or neck, but I mean, I wouldn't want to let them do it though. I mean, it was pretty. I felt better after the fact, that's for sure. I didn't know it was that like that. There's people at my job, you know, they like, you know, they religious with it. Go get stuff done. I don't know. I can't. People can't massage me. I can't do none of that stuff, home. That's for real. I'm too ticklish. The mic low on my end. I still can't hardly hear you. I got everything playing through my headset too. That's probably why. They're doing that escalation again on Mars. That's what I'm doing now. Well, I was locked doing it anyway.
Oh, he was doing it for the sword catalyst for the World Line Zero. Yeah, because you just gotta hit the boss with it one time.
Gotcha.
On level 7. Yep.
You finished with the momentum? Oh yeah.
Only one dude leveled up past us, by the way.
You better stop eating up my snacks.
Well, if it's in the pantry, it's up for grabs.
You better stop eating my snacks.
It's good for me.
Yeah, it's
Dad's
good.
telling me I can't eat cookies, but I was said if it was convenient, it's up for grabs.
It's gonna be up for grabs, alright. You eat like two packs, 3 packs a day.
No, I eat like 1 pack a day. This is like my celebratory. I finally finished homework cookie binge. Okay.
This girl here.
I don't know. Ooh, you and I were even in
Alright, I'm there at E.
damage.
Oh, he must have stepped away. Oh, there's Jen.
Let's see here.
About to be Crucible time for sure.
Also, guess what?
What you playing there, AJ?
Level 15.
The what? Oh, Fallout?
You already know. Let me
Okay.
see your mode that you love. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, dang, that remind me. I need to go to the Play Store and see if what's new up there. Because I ain't looked at none of the free games this month.
That's so weird.
And my brother, he always telling me to check. Boy, you better go look at them games. Like, all right, man, I'm going to go look. I don't never go look.
You're not fair.
He said, that's what you paying for that membership for.
So you're not fair.
Uh,
Mm.
Fortnite, Nexus War.
You gonna play Fortnite with me, Dad?
Yeah, I always like get confused on what to do though. I guess that's my thing.
What's this weird looking shark dude on my screen right
Oh,
now?
okay.
I feel like he should be dead. He's breathing actual air.
And hit pause on it.
The little shark. Have you seen the shark character?
Gotcha.
I forget his name. Yeah. I said I feel like he should be like the weakest, or he should be like dead. Ooh, Fallout Boy is good. It's a good game. I know how it is on mobile. I don't know how it is on yeah, Fallout. I don't know how it is on PlayStation though. I haven't done it. It's just Fallout 76. Is it bad? Never mind, he said it's bad. He just says it's bad. Fallout 76, he said it's bad. Yeah, now you're breaking up. It just, yeah. You're fine too now.
Yep, it would.
Yeah.
It's basically what it is. 4 gigs. It's still got to search.
Why does it want to replay it?
So you would have to have
Excuse me?
like increase the memory
Who
in
am
order
I?
for you to make
Who's Hachima?
4 gigs
No,
work in your favor. Probably like probably
Is he a
about
hunter?
16
Alright,
gigs,
fine.
and then a 4 gig hard drive like that will work in your
Wait, if
favor.
you keep how many times can you
But like
re-roll?
with a SSD, you probably can just have 4 gigs with a 4 gig hard drive, and it'll be like lightning fast still, you know. But of course, you would want way more than that,
So that
you
sounds like
know. But
fun,
I'm
but
just
also
saying.
I said, what happens if you re-roll?
Cause like I think I got that machine right there. I think has 16 gigs and
No, but I'm saying like how many times can you? Like
I
you
want to
have
say
to
it's a
restore the
8
drive.
terabyte hard drive in there.
Oh,
So I want to say,
that's lame.
and
At least I'm a
it
hunter.
zips, but the video card in it sucks. Yeah, I need to replace the video
Woo!
card in
Well,
it.
someone has level 5 with someone who's on. Oh wait, no, that's you.
No, I'm
Lucky,
here.
lucky boy.
At least I thought I was.
Oh yeah, it is level 6.
Oh well, I was looking at the free game still, cause I ain't. Yeah, let's see.
It kicked you.
Oh, dang, yep, cause it said, "Are you still there?" Yeah, I see it now. Hold on.
Okay, wait.
All right, it's rejoining. Oh, so it kicked me when you was getting ready to leave to go do something, huh? That's what. That's
Oh,
Destiny
Oh,
for you.
Magnus. Are you Magnus by a lot?
Man, I got leaves everywhere in my yard. I'm gonna have to take that lawnmower tomorrow and just go to work. I am not raking all them leaves this time. Can't do it.
I mean, once you die, you die.
Cannot do it. Dude, and it ain't like I got little leaves. I don't know what type. I don't know what these types of trees are, but the leaves are like bigger than your hand. Like one leaf is like bigger than your hand. So, I mean, I have like this leaf blower, and it just, I don't know, it just does not work out at all.
Rather just stand.
Is this a strike?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was making sure because I was like, where am I? It was like, it just pulled me in the middle of the fight somewhere. So y'all must be already down around the corner.
Yeah, the thing is, like, you probably joining up is like kind of lagging everything back a bit.
Yeah.
Because no enemies are here, which is funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so like
Nah,
those leaves, dude. Yeah. It should be getting ready to come out now because I can see y'all.
Legion possibly be drilling for?
Yep.
According to radio chatter, they want to build more guns. Who could have guessed?
Yeah, but I got a trick for all them leaves this year. Missed him with those grenades. I missed everybody, I guess. Oh, that's the one you gotta beat in order to get the ship. I just got the ship up.
What ship?
And of course, the drills have armed crews.
Friendly suggestion.
Yeah, you never seen the ship? I mean, like this, the tanker, I mean?
Oh, the actual tank you control?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I never knew
that's
how to
rare.
get it.
I don't know how to get it either. I mean, it either shows up or something. I think you have to do something.
Well, I killed a guy where I'd never seen one before. I killed him. And I'm wondering if that's how I got it now.
Okay, there's no one there.
Well, he was in the tower.
Are they supposed to like drop down or have they already dropped down?
There's supposed to be two more. Oh, that's right.
Hiding out in there?
You know,
Now
we got
we're
stuck
ready to go.
stealing from the Vex.
Now they
Why
should be
didn't that
coming.
happen to the Red Legion?
Calculating Red Legion similarity to the Cade 6.0001%. Plus,
Come on, drop them down.
Cade's dumb.
You are both depressing
And you
and
know,
unhelpful.
Cage, that ghost. Oh, that. So he must have already did this. Okay. I was still waiting for the big dudes to drop out the sky. He ain't got horror light, but he got that other one that ricochets all over the place.
Yeah, I'm
They
using
want
hard
their
light.
drill back.
Oh, that is horror light? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was purple. I didn't know horror light was. I thought it was. Some reason I always thought it was an arc weapon, I guess.
It does all three.
Gotcha.
Because the thing is, I was doing the Redrick's broadsword quest for Crucible, and the thing is, like, I did all pulse rifle kills. I did all 200, and then now the next part of the quest, I gotta get 50 element kills of each element. So
We got
that's why I'm playing this one.
one more song.
I hope this is safe. The Cabal don't need to stick the landing. We do.
Oh, okay.
I'm not doing anything.
Just a target up there for this bow. And jump in the air. Boom. How did he make that jump? He was still swerving in the air.
Is that the enemy?
Yeah, nah, dude, the blue guy that's with us. He was swerving through the air when one of those little claw things was coming by.
Oh. Oh,
Like he just
made it.
Just floated right by it like it wasn't nothing. Did the enemy fall down here? Oh, he came down here with me. Come on back here.
Is that Weiss? That's Weiss! They have Weiss in here. My character.
I tried to waste a guy right here one time. It was a bad idea. My super ran out and his head, the head just came off.
I wanna be Weiss.
And he chased me around the whole board for the rest of the game. Missed it. Oh, you see that? See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, and it just dropped me an exotic, which is funny. This is like my second one today.
Alright, we gotta hit him with whatever we got, as soon as he hits. Ah, he's immune. That's messed up. Oh, no, he won't. Okay. He's immune for a second, though.
Yeah.
It's not getting up from that. Zavala, we're good.
It's not getting up from that.
That's freaking hilarious. And I'm still getting Cypher
hey,
kills.
Tailspin.
Yes, friendly ghost?
We did it. We
Oh,
did
man, I
a
thought I
great
could
job.
pull out my sword, my rod. I was gonna try to float out here.
You live in his backpack.
Oh,
Switch off.
Life stealer.
no.
Been nice to explore this. Like, what's...
I tried to go out there, but it give you like 4 seconds to get back.
Oh, it's a death barrier. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Right?
So AJ, y'all looking for a building, or y'all just looking for a place for her to be? You know, what?
I'm gonna get
You know, for the.
time to pick you up.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot, you know the best place is a shopping center home where you got like all the little restaurants or grocery stores and stuff like that, hair salons. Yeah, that's the spot. Now, I can tell you a real good one and it's probably cheaper to do. Just do the kiosk style in the mall. People always walking by, always. And I've seen them in there with those massage chairs, and they, you know, like with your face down, and you just kind of crouch down, and they like doing the massages that way and stuff. I've seen that in the malls a lot, you know, because you're not really taking up a space. You are, but you're not. So they rent the spaces out that way. I don't know how much it is up that way because you in Atlanta, but you know, down here, I don't think they too steep. That's cheaper than renting a store space. I put it that way. Way cheaper than renting a store space. And you don't have to worry about lights and all this extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're not really paying for anything but that one little space you got. And if it's just her, she can only do one client at a time anyway. You know, and she still can have a schedule, you know, to have stuff set up. I mean, that'd be a good way to, like, you know, start building up customers, and then she can decide from there whether or not she truly want to go get a hard location and go that route. But yeah, I mean, I see those places in the mall a lot, especially like at South Point down here in the South Point Mall. You always got them out there. Matter of fact, that's where I bought my drone from. This lady, she was doing fingernails on one side, and they was doing this, and this dude was flying drones around the mall, huh? I was like, where's that drone going at? And I just followed it. Or ended up buying 4 of them joints.
Damn.
It was like Christmas time that year, so he was trying to get rid of them. It was real close to Christmas. And I was like, I said, man, I got 3 kids home. I said, yeah, you got to give me a deal. And I said, I know I'm going to want to fly once. I said, that's 4 right there if the price right. I was like, but it's got to be right. I said, man, I'll work a deal out with you. You know, I was like, all right, bet. He gave me a deal. I said, now, how do I know it's just like the one you flying, though? I said, I'll just take the one you flying. He said, no, it's just like that one. And then he put batteries in it for me. So took it around the mall for a little while. I was like, all right, I'm sold. And then I ain't never learned how to fly 'em.
These locks are brand new.
And I'm a baby girl. She wanted to fly hers.
Heads up, Caliban.
So I gave her the one that you gotta put on your wrist. Like you control it with your hand. She took that one, and she was killing it. I was like, what? I didn't think she was gonna be able to do it. I thought it was gonna be complicated. She figured it out though. Like it wasn't nothing. It was easy. I had just never flew a drone before. Which is weird because I used to have a helicopter when I was younger. I just stopped flying them as I got older. My dad got me a helicopter and one of them airplanes. But I ain't never liked the airplane though because I always had a hard time landing it. You know, back in the field, you had it was dirt and rock road back then, rocks all over the road, so it was never a smooth landing when I tried to land that thing. That bow was powerful. You use the Xenophase?
Nope.
Oh, he using Xenophase, okay.
Yeah, he's using it. I know about a grenade launcher.
Somebody was in the Crucible the other day, yesterday when we was playing. Somebody was in the Crucible with it.
Commander,
They was handling that thing good too.
Don't come any closer! I swear if you try to turn me into one of those damn crystals.
that broadcast came from somewhere nearby. Hurry!
Caliban, do you copy?
Caliban. Do you
I
copy?
like using that thing. I just don't like it when it's used on me.
I don't understand. That guardian should be right
Oh,
around
overthrow
here.
him.
That's void light in there. How? Hello? Is anyone in here? We're here to help. This doesn't add up. Where's that guardian we heard?
Was you able to reserve a game yet?
This. What is this? This is a cap on
Yeah.
some kind of summoning spell. The whole thing is being powered by void light.
Yeah, I done went out
The
there
Hive are calling something
3
to Titan.
times or 2 times. I
No
think 2
wonder they
times. Yeah, I've
don't
been out
want
there 2
company.
times trying to get
Is
it.
someone there? Hello?
No luck.
Hello?
I was like one
Anybody
person
in the room
away
listening?
this last
I
time.
swear I just heard a
They had
voice.
6 machines. I was the 7th
Who is
person
this?
along.
I'm just gonna keep going and keep talking and hope that the
Yeah.
signal gets better.
The Hive can't summon anything without those crystals.
I wouldn't mind them doing it online, but you gotta be able to have enough machines for people. That's the problem.
Echo 3 here. Unknown fire team. Do you copy?
We copy. Are there others with you?
No. Just us down here.
Oh, I'm like, what is hitting me? Dude just walking up behind me, just shooting me in the back.
We came down here as a squad of 9. Got picked off one by one. Watched a wizard rip the light out of my best friend and funnel it into some kind of crystal.
They're harvesting guardians. These are all guardians.
I wish I didn't have to pull it back to lock it in place sometimes when I'm pulling the bow. But I don't think it'll give me the explosive unless I make it lock. Like pull it all the way back to lock in place.
That won't be a problem if you can run while you hold it like that.
Yeah.
Because all you're doing is just having it ready.
Sure.
Shouldn't be doing last minute.
Watch your back, watch your back. 2 knights chasing. Try to do it. No, dang it. I made it the last time I did that. I just went side to side, slammed it right in there.
Man, you do not want to die.
I know, right?
I might have an idea. Let's find Takeo.
go back and start buying.
You got any weapons with thermal scopes on them?
I really don't even
Getting a
know,
little
to tell you the
dicey down
truth. I
here.
don't like
You need
using
to turn back.
scopes.
Hang in there. We're on our way.
No!
Well,
Turn
the
back!
thing is, you're gonna have to make an
Take
exception
We
and
can use the crystals to
find
disrupt the
one
ritual.
weapon and get
We
used
can
to
beat
it,
this.
cause
Yeah, great idea.
you're gonna need
But
it.
there aren't any powered crystals
Oh,
in
for
here.
real?
Never
Yeah,
mind.
cause like
We're going
remember
with
when I
that
told you
plan.
But
that
you
the
said there
weather
aren't any
affects
Not yet.
affects like what you do, and like you throw that grenade,
Yeah.
it would literally be a blizzard that you could not see without a thermal scope, because if you're not looking through that scope to see anything warm out there, the enemies are right there. They're gonna be easily jumped on.
Gotcha. I'm going down. She ran. I might make it. Well, I mean, oh, did he make it through? Because I sure shot him.
Yeah.
I know he like, come on,
She
dude.
sacrificed herself. You did not
Yeah,
die.
when I used to play, what was it? I'm trying to think of one of the games I used to play. You did that. It was like a military style game. You'd be out there in the snow and all that kind of stuff. I got a game around here like that. I had to figure out which one it is. But it was a John Clancy. Nice. So what was y'all hitting her with before? Cause I ain't even see his energy get that low.
Oh, I hit it with a grenade the first time when it appeared.
Yeah.
Then I used my grenade launcher.
Got you.
And then when the second time I loaded it again, and then when all those enemies popped out, I had my super still. There you go. And it held on longer.
Are you kidding me?
This was like the fastest strike yet.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
Yeah, this was quicker because the other one was like 14 something.
Okay, game. 12:05.
And I wasn't even using Black Talon.
Yeah, we could have probably went through that in like 10 minutes with that thing. Ain't no telling.
Yep.
I didn't realize it was that strong. I used it earlier when we was doing the Escalade too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it was doing its thing.
You probably unlocking the kills for the catalyst. I mean, that'd be good.
I'm just chilling. I got 15 seconds. Oof, did it die that fast?
Trying to see, do I have it? Oh dang, I am unlocking. I'm 59%. I ain't even know it.
See, that's the beauty part. You just doing this stuff retroactively without you even knowing. That's hot. That's good.
Oh.
Oh, so they just don't want you to go back for
Because before you know it, you go bing, something shines. But like, what the heck is this?
I know, right?
so annoying.
That's why I just randomly let's do stuff in the game.
Yeah, it was like, I didn't even know. Because before you know, it's like, oh, you got this and such. Like, yeah, but you got to have the catalyst. The catalyst, you look at it, it's like, oh, snap is completed.
I know,
Wait,
right?
click on it, it's like, oh, now that saves us time. Whatever activity we doing.
It'd be like that with me sometimes too, cause I don't be even trying to get some of the stuff I get. That's what Locke always be talking about. Leave it at the Barnes, he'll get it.
Thank you for being a good guy.
Like what? I don't be trying. I don't know. I do everything in the game. I don't care what it is.
Yep.
If it's a mission, I just do it. I think it came from when I used to play Halo with the Xbox. That's all I used to do was just like run around the board. So any little thing I could do, I just do it.
Oh yeah. I'm a bunch of games I didn't beat yet.
The what?
I said I still have a couple of games on Xbox that I have to get around to actually beating it.
Oh,
Yeah, cause I got the Halo, the something with the Forerunner that was the latest one, and I got Gears of War. Then there was another one because I saw Big Boy, he was playing it. Yeah, but he was playing for PC though.
gotcha.
Yeah, but what I like is like, hey, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, I had to turn around and start shooting.
Man, I'm just getting some loot, and then I'm getting beat behind my head.
He just ran up on all of us because all three of us was trying to get that chest.
Man, that was so rude. My goodness.
That's how we had to go ahead and take them out.
Yeah. So yeah, what was pretty cool, like he's playing on PC and then like wanted
Dude,
to.
where'd you jump off to? I followed your what you call it? Looked like you jumped off the ledge. I was like, I didn't know you could jump off right there. So
No,
I was
man,
running behind you.
You got to remember, this stuff will trick you because it's not syncing up.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna jump off there too. Then I said, I ain't never been over that side. I won't go no more.
It's kind of like, you know, when we do a menagerie, you behind somebody and then everybody running up against a wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then you turn around that corner and be like, oh, that's where everybody at. I'm like, what the heck is this?
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
But this is how I got good with using the using my buzzer. Boards like this, I just run through pulling the trigger just any kind of way. And I just got used to aiming it eventually over time.
Oh yeah. Man, I jumped off and it still sucked me in. That's funny.
Wow. I hit that thing one time, it cut it all the way down. Y'all put the mask back on so I can collect the candy. Like I might as well just keep collecting it.
Keep collecting that candy, man. You're gonna have to open up like candy industries or something. Just ranking it up. All that candy.
I should have saved all the heavy for this board. Right here. Y'all ran through here. Yep.
Don't forget to take that shortcut.
Oh, dag, I done went the other way already.
Which one are you? Are you just
Oh, no, I
Right
can't
here,
make
man. Right here, right here.
Hold on, where you at? Oh, at the top?
There you go, that's it.
What?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
lucky?
All that running around for nothing. Look at that, and he was nice enough to wait.
I did the big. Apparently, I'm a challenge for.
It's your turn to die for good, dead thief.
He like, he ain't taking no chances. He ain't took that shield off yet. Nope. Got some more heavy. That's what I needed. He was physically ducking my bow every single time I throw it. Die. Somebody down. He down. Where's he at? Try to go get him. Oh, dang. Yeah, I killed him just before I threw my grenade.
Trapped in death, a never-ending dance.
Guardian down.
You throw a grenade on yourself?
Yeah.
Guardian down.
I don't do any damage to anyone. It's so
That was it for me.
All right, man.
Yeah, thanks.
No doubt.
Alright, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, later, man.
Later.
So how the fam been, AJ?
go to sleep. I made him go to sleep twice.
Okay. Is the kids in school or they at home doing school, like
I
virtual?
killed someone. I made them all sleep, but nobody.
Oh, okay, okay. Welcome to my world, man. Hey,
Every time I go,
it's doable.
I die 'cause I'm alone. Nobody wants to be with me. Die alone every time.
Yeah, I mean it is. You know, I don't know if y'all know that there's one it's a free one now. It's free now online called Khan Academy. Yeah. Mhm. That's a dude. When I say that's a good one, that's a good one, yo. Like for real. Like I don't care what nobody say. I mean, like it go now. Now it goes all the way up through like some college classes now. You know, a lot of those programs, like when I first started out, they was only like to like the 6th grade or the 8th grade. Then you had to go to another level and all this other kind of stuff. Now they like all the way through. Cause I had some other ones that I did too. They on my computer right now. I cannot think of it. But the other one I paid like $14 a month, I think, for that one. Because I had 3 kids on it. It was more than that, but you know, the more people you put on it, the cheaper it gets. And I ended up getting it down to like 14 some change. Or either the first one was expensive and then the rest of them was just cheap. I can't remember now because it was like I had it set up for auto pay, so it didn't really matter. But that work. I mean, they like trigonometry. I mean, do everything. Spanish. I mean, you name it, they did it. You know, so it kind of covered everything. That was what I liked about it. But shoot, now, you know, like and then plus I found, you know, other stuff to go along with it, like coding classes and stuff like that, you know. So I have them log on to those, and they do that. MIT actually have free classes on their site. There's certain things that's up there that's free. So that's where some coding stuff is too, or you know, like SQL stuff. You know, it was things that I felt like that could help their future a little bit, kind of get them into, like, kind of like teach them a little bit and get them into it just a little teeny bit. And then, you know, it was, you know, mainly days just like, I mean, to be honest with you, it's a lot of it is self-taught, because once you get them on a roll where they willing to do the work, the rest of it is easy. The rest of it is easy. It's just getting the mindset to do the work. That's it. Once you get the mindset to do the work, dude, I'm telling you, it's so easy. And then, you know, it makes them self-driven.
I'm trying.
Khan Academy do that because the program talks to them a lot. Sal is one of their favorite teachers, you know, Sal. But you know, with all the talking and the videos and stuff, you know, it's just like class. But you know, it's like that, sort of like alternative school. You know how they like, oh, today we're gonna go out and we're gonna take a business trip for class today, and we're gonna go see how the library works, you know, or we're gonna go to the mall and we're gonna see how managers run their you know what I'm saying? It's like real live experiences. It's like the best teaching tool anyway. Everything else is a filler. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how you look at it. You look at everything else as just being a filler. You know, yeah, you gotta have the basic math, but you're gonna understand it the more you can see it and the more it's in front of you. So, you know, you put it in front of them in different ways. You don't just put it in front of them in a math book. There's so many games now that makes you think, you know, logically think, like how to solve puzzles and all this other kind of stuff. All those things should be curriculums in your class. You know, you don't just let them sit there and play games all the time, you know, but you mix it up. You add those things in there along with it so that, you know, they can be more well-rounded. So now, when it comes time to go back to that book, their brain is fresh. It's not like it's like just bogged down or whatever with, oh, I've been doing math for the last 30 minutes to an hour. I didn't understand any of the stuff I was doing, you know, but I had to do it. You know, like mine, you know, it's like all kind of little games that they, you know, I have them doing where they like, oh, you know, that was easy. And then when they go back to doing their regular stuff, it's like it don't really bother them anymore. You know, it's like their brain can focus and think about it, I guess. I mean, I don't know what it is, but they, you know, they tend to focus more, I guess you could say. And that's what made the difference for me, trying to make sure they focus. Once I got them focusing, it was like everything else was easy. It was just trying to get them focused. And then, you know, by me doing it from day one, it didn't take much to have them to focus. You know, because they've been doing this since they was born, mine had. So, you know, they didn't have the bad habits of school. You know, being around their friends and all this other kind of stuff. They ain't know nothing about that kind of stuff. So for me, it was easier, I'm gonna say, for me. Yeah. But, I mean, when I had my oldest, you know, like when I had her in class, they was just like, she don't need to be there. Like, why is she here? Do you need somebody to watch her? No. It was like, I think it's a waste of money. That's what the lady told me, you know. I just thought she was saying that because she was the only little black kid in there, you know. But I asked her if I could sit in the classroom one day and just kind of observe. And when I did, you know, I realized that she was way beyond that classroom. Like, literally. She was way beyond that classroom. So I was like, okay, now I see what she's saying. You know, she was, you know, they in there doing colors and coloring books and all this. And, like, in her mind, like, I don't want to do this. This for little kids, you know. I think that's how she felt at the time. So I was like, okay, I got to figure out something else. Talked to my wife, and she was like, you know, we always talked about homeschooling. And I'm like, yeah, but you gonna do that for real? She's like, yeah. So I just started getting. Matter of fact, I started out in the Sam's Club. You know how Sam's Club got those little books in Sam's Club and stuff? That's why I started out at, getting stuff out of there. And then over time, it just, you know, I just went online and found different programs and stuff that worked and just made sense to, you know, have them doing at the same time, and just started doing that. And, you know, my wife's mom, she's a school teacher, so I would get her to send me stuff, and she would send me stuff, so that it made it a little bit easier that way too. Because then, like, I had, you know, I would look in there and understand the curriculum on how things work. And then once I saw how things work with the curriculum, I was like, oh, okay, I could do this. And I was just like, okay, as long as they get this part in today, then I'm good for the rest of the week on anything else. Because in reality, what they did in 2 hours, like a whole day of class, you know, like a whole day in school, basically. You know, that's how it was. So that was another good thing. And I like that I could basically do a whole day's work in a matter of maybe 2 hours. But they didn't know the difference, so they'd still be doing work till like 4 o'clock. And it's like, you know, they doing work till 4 o'clock, but class, you know, schools, they don't let out at like 3:15 or something like that. You know, they don't already let out. They were still doing work, so they was well beyond the curve of a regular classroom. Matter of fact, the curriculum books that we had, they would finish the book, and I would have to go buy another set of books in order to make sure that they had enough work to do. So what I started doing was I started getting multiple books. I would get the grade they were in and the next grade above. That's what I would do. And then that way, I knew they had enough books. So say they was in the 2nd grade, then they worked with the 2nd and 3rd grade book. So the things that they was advanced in, I let them work on all that stuff first, like early in the day, and then later in the day, I gave them the same subjects, but inside of the 3rd grade, so that it would be a little bit harder. And it worked out. It's perfect. Let's see. My oldest, you know, she's in college now too, but, you know, she's like straight A's, so, you know, it ain't like she didn't learn nothing, you know. So that made me feel good, like, as well, because, like, I didn't just let her down by saying, oh, you know, we ain't gonna let her go to regular school, we're gonna homeschool, and then, you know, she can't function. The only thing I can tell you is you will have to put them in some kind of activities outside of school. You know what I'm saying? You need to put them in like course or some sport. Like we had sports, so we had volleyball, we had basketball, we had gymnastics, tennis. We had them doing multiple things so that they was socialized too at the same time. You didn't want them to be to the point where they didn't want to be around nobody else. All they want to do is be around themselves.
They do wear a lot
And
of armor.
then, they excelled in those things. And like they had friends, friends was drawn to them, because of the type of people they were. So it all works. It works. You gotta stay focused with it though. Make sure they, stay on point. With any of those programs, you can you set the classrooms up basically. But once you get them self-driven, then you just tell them what you want to do. And like when I had some of the other ones, Time for Learning, that was another one of the programs that just hit me. Time for Learning. Yeah.
That is so weird. Like, if I'm gonna publish something, why wouldn't I just publish it on my own website? It did. It did.
Okay, yeah, I think I've seen that one out there too. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. I mean, I've tried a lot, or I've touched bases on a lot, or I've pulled information from some of them. Some of them I've just printed it out and made them into the forms, and then you do it according to how you want to do it. And then some of them you just keep it strictly online, but you want to have both. You want to have paper and you want to have it online at the same time. Because you don't want them to just be online, because you want them to understand that a lot of things are done. You gotta learn how to write. So you want them to have that penmanship. You want them to have the the ability to figure stuff out and not just have it on the computer all the time. So that's another reason. I did. I printed paper and stuff out for them at the same time. They kind of looked at me strange when I gave them those, but I did it. And but it all worked out. Like right now, the youngest, I want her to start doing more with coding. So I got her on, I want to say it's code.com, I think it's code.com, if I'm not mistaken. She's doing that one, and every week she has to turn in some project that she's built out herself. So, she codes little games, and she don't even like coding, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just kind of, see, that's another thing. You ain't always going to do what you like to do when you're in school. So that's something else I'm teaching her too. It's like you're not always going to be able to do what you want to do. But it's okay that you don't like doing it, but it's just know that it's classwork and you have to do it. So she's, she's coding, and then she kind of likes it, to a certain extent. It's like she'll be working on it, and then she'll go, "Oh, Dad, I sent the project to you." "Oh, okay, I'll check it out." And then, like later on, she'll come to me. She'll like, "So you check it out?" I'm like, "Oh, nah, but let me go and check it out real quick." I go to my phone, and I'll see the game that she coded, and then, I'll kind of analyze it. I'll talk about it. Let her know some of the things that I like, some of the things that, I know she was going by the book, but these are things you can change to make it more of your own. And I tell her like those little pointers. And then I'm like, "Are you using the, I said, are you typing it out, or are you using the drag and drop?" She said, "Well, I'd rather type it than drag and drop." I said, "Okay." So, because I don't always want her to take the easiest route to do it. I want her to learn it, by typing the code and stuff. So she does that. And like the other day, she did one, and I was just, I was showing her different things that she could do with that one. And she was like, "Oh, I didn't know I could do that." I'm like, "Yep, you can do that." I said, "Okay, cool." So, but she likes to play, she loves music. That's the type of stuff she likes. She likes music. She likes art. She likes making stuff with her hands. So she's really, like artistic. One of her classes is doing editing. So it's, it's fun. She gets to actually get online, do YouTube videos, and then she gets to edit them. And that's part of one of her classes. I mean, but think about it. That's a job. TV edits, movies edit. You know what I'm saying? So if she gets to the point that she's really good at that, then, it could be something that one day in life she'll want to do in her future. She'll basically have a talent that she learned from a child that would be easy to her. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be super simple because every software gets harder, but at the same time she will right. Exactly. But I'm just like, so I'm just trying to give them the strengths that I didn't have. There's a lot of strengths that I didn't have that I wish I did, and I didn't. So I'm just trying to put those things in their pathway. If they don't do them, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? They learned it at some point. You know what I'm saying? Which, I'll be happy. So in sports, it's more like, yeah, you don't have to play a sport and be, try to be super good at it, but I want you to be, somewhat athletic, and the only reason being is because you need exercise. And that's one way to get exercise. And that's a good way to make friends and learn discipline, because you got to be coached, taught by somebody else, So all these, you know what I'm saying? I factor all these things in the stuff that I do because, to me, learn is more than just being inside the book all the time. You gotta have that common sense at the same time. A lot of people don't got common sense. And that's a bad thing. I work with people every day and ain't got no common sense whatsoever. None. If it ain't black and white, they lost. And that's bad. So, I make sure they have all, or I try to make sure they have, I would say, I try to make sure they're well-rounded, I should say. Yeah. But I mean, it's basic. Don't just try to drill them in the books, because if you just try to drill them in the books, it's gonna get boring. They're just gonna be sitting there. They're gonna get aggravated. Put them in multiple things.
Why does Devrim have leftover explosives?
Shoot. I was doing Hapkido one time. It's like the I guess it's a martial art for what is it? Was it I forgot who it was to protect now, but it's a special fighting style. It was used for protecting queen or king or whoever it was.
Let's get to high ground before our guests arrive.
They was featured on the front cover for homeschools. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying, we got a discount for it too, because we was the only homeschool kids that was in there. And the teacher loved them. He was like, they was well, he was like, man, he said they so obedient, they listen, they learn, they do this, they do that. I was like, well, I said, so I try to raise them, respect people. Like, okay, I appreciate that. He said, these like 3 of my best students there is. And, I let them do it until they got older, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want to do it anymore, they wanted to do something else. But, at least they had the experience to do it. That's the thing. So.
Someone came into the tower to kill us.
Yeah. Right. I mean, it got to be well balanced. If you well balanced, then you're gonna be, they're gonna be okay. If they're well balanced, they'll be okay. You gotta worry about that. But you gotta have that balance. And that's one of the things I think I'll say 100%. Make sure they're well balanced. And you ain't gotta worry about a thing. They'll be content. They will do so much
I think
better
we've upset whoever's in charge.
when you know, they got things that occupy them and keep them busy at the same time. I mean, think about it, like in school, the only reason you got kids that get in trouble in school is because they're bored. They're not being challenged, you know what I'm saying? Or either they're being pushed too hard. It's one or the other. So if you balance them out, you know, I think they'll be okay. But that's just the experience I had. You know, I still got two left in there. You know, my son, he's 17,
That should disrupt
and he's
the
already
refugee
taking
supply chain for a while.
college classes at you know, the community college now.
Those we lost.
So he's doing well.
Never has the opportunity to hurt us again.
And I mean, I don't know what my youngest is gonna do. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, I really don't know what she wants to do in school. You know, period. She's just I don't know. She's kind of like a jack of all trades. Oh, for real. She told me the other day she wanted to play drums, so I was like, okay, I didn't know that. She's like, I said it before. I was like, okay. I said, maybe I forgot. So I'm looking into maybe getting some electric drums or something like that. I'm gonna get some with some headphones, so I ain't gotta listen to it too.
She's absorbing it. She's absorbing it.
But
And
then,
she
you know, like
healed.
both of the girls, they, you know, they both of them, they sung
I'm aware. I'm dying
with
to hear about
the local choir here in the town. So they both was on the local choir in the town, and they were chosen to go, what, about a couple years ago now, I think, maybe 3 years ago, something like that. They was chosen to go to Carnegie Hall and sing with the group, which was pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, you know, they took a big group, but everybody couldn't go, so they was chose to go up there. You know, I was like, man, I don't got no money to be going away to New York to do this, to stay in this expensive hotel. You know what I'm saying? Like I could be saving this money, but it was like a, you know what I'm saying, an experience that you just ain't gonna get nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? Forget it. They done worked hard. They deserve to be here. Let's make it happen. So we went up there. They had a blast, I must say. Yeah, they did. Blast. So,
Bring back what was
and
taken
then
from us.
first time I ever seen her play, and it was what was it? Aladdin. Dude, that was the coolest play ever. Live play? I had never seen a live play before. And it was Aladdin. So I was like, I will go see plays on Broadway. I will do that. Yeah. Because, like, you know, we was right there on Broadway. So, you know, it was nice. We went to the,
Yeah, all of them.
what's that famous tower up there in Manhattan?
Make sure your clips are full. There
No,
are
no,
a
no, no,
lot
no,
of
no.
thrall headed this way.
That tower that, like where the news, like the CNN and all that stuff is at. It's a Rockefeller, yeah, Rockefeller. Yeah. So we went in there, went to the top, went to the ice skate rink that was there. That was pretty cool. You know, so I was pretty impressed. You know, I've been, you know, I used to go to New York all the time, but I had never been to a lot of those places. So I had never rode a subway. Well, no, I'll take that back. Guess I had rode a subway. I guess I had never rode with a lot of people like that, though. You know, with a big group, I should say. Trying to keep some little teenagers all in line. It was a little weird, and then we had them sing, you know, like somebody said something. It was like, oh yeah, you know, the same group from North Carolina, da da da. It was like, okay, let us hear something. So they were singing some of the songs that they sang. They were singing some of the songs on the subway. So that was pretty cool. And it's like this old dude, he was in the subway, and he was playing his bucket, I guess you could say. And then he saw the girls dressed up. He said, "Do y'all sing?" Yeah. He said, "Okay, I'll play for you. Let's go." And then he started, like they were singing, and then he started playing his bucket. It sounded good, to be honest with you. I was like, okay. So it was pretty neat. So they had experiences like that. It's just little things that they will probably always remember, you know. So yeah, those are the things that you're gonna definitely have to get them doing to keep them well rounded. Those are the things. Do that. I mean, they'll be alright with that. I can guarantee you. Yeah. I guarantee you. They'll be alright.
Bring back what was taken from us.
Yeah, but, my wife, she was the main, I was there, I did it mainly when they was younger. And she did it a lot in the middle. And then we just found the right resources when they got older. When they real young, it's just the basics, But I think one of the key elements, and I can tell you this, is reading. Make sure they read a lot. Make sure they, in the beginning, you give them the easiest things to read. Give them the ones with big pictures. You know what I'm saying? Taking up half the page. And just be like, okay, I want you to read at least 5 pages there. This right here. And they get to reading, and it's like, I'm done. What else you need me to do? Okay, you can go take a break. You know what I'm saying? You can still reading in them like it's the funnest thing to do. Dude, they will read forever. Like mine, dude, they just, anytime, right now. I never had to tell them to do it. It's just like they just curl up with a book now. It's just tab it. And my oldest, she just get lost in them, like, for real. She could tell you the story and you think you read the book. For real, huh? I'd be like, oh, so you read that? Oh, okay, you should read the answer to today. By the time she get finished, I'd be like, dang, did I read the book or did she read it? You know what I'm saying? Because I done understood it word for word, everything that's going on. Had me interested. I'm asking every day. So what happened? When she was in the staircase and da-da-da-da, she's like, Dad, you might as well read the book too. I was like, nah, it's okay, you got it. You go ahead, you finish reading it for me. She would do it. And my youngest daughter, she the same way. My son, he's bred, but it was more like he's the one that's more to himself, I guess you could say. He's more like an introvert a little bit, so he kind of keeps to himself. He's always been like that, so you get to find the things that really was drawn to him. You know what I'm saying? So it was like sports, so you get him stuff that's dealing with sports and all the other kind of stuff, and then he's fine with it. And then he's the one that really got into like doing a bunch of coding apps and stuff like that. So I kind of tweaked it around all the stuff that he liked to do, and he's still kind of to himself for the most part, but you just gotta know how to get him out of his shell a lot of times. He got certain friends, he hang with like online, and you never think he was quiet whatsoever, or they talk all the time. I'm like, well, dang, this dude non-stop with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't shut him up. But this is how he is sometimes. He found somebody that's basically like him. And I remember the first time they was hanging out together, like his mom was talking to my wife, and she was like, I've never seen Cole talk to anybody like that. I don't know what's going on here. And then my wife was like, me neither. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, y'all leave them boys alone. I said, they teammates. I said, so they bonding, that's all. It's like, but you don't get it. I said, no, I get it. I said, he keeps to himself. He does what he needs to do, and he probably goes and do his own thing most of the time. She's like, yeah. She's like, but these two been talking for the last 45 minutes. I said, yep, that's probably the most I've seen him talk all day, to be honest with you. You know? So, but, you know, they had a bond. They had something in common, so. But, yeah, you know, that's how it is, though. But he's been the most challenging to try to make sure that I keep occupied so that he don't get bored. Because he's like super smart. Math, like, dude, he was doing college math like in the 7th grade. Like, literally. Because it was some of my old college books when I was going to one of the technical schools. And he had finished all his books. I was like, man, I'm not buying this dude another book. Like, I physically bought him 2 books within probably 6 months of each other, which should take the whole year to do. You know, because one was his grade he was in and one was above his grade. And I said, let me go upstairs. I went upstairs. I said, oh yeah, I got a book for him. So here you go. I gave it to him. I said, it's got a CD in the back. I said, you got it. And I said, you put the CD in. And I said, your tutor talks to you. And he thought that was the coolest thing. Okay. He took it and went to work. By the time my wife, she came to me one day, she said, did you ever get Anthony a math book? I was like, oh yeah. I said, he got a math book. She said, oh, okay, cool. I said, why, he had any problems? She was like, no, he ain't come to me about that. I said, okay. And one day she was watching him do his work. She looked at the book. She said, Anthony, what you doing with that book? You just reading it? I said, no, I'm doing my math work. My wife came to me, she goes, I thought you said you got him a math book. I said, you asked me did I give him a math book? I said, yeah. I said, wow, that's what's wrong. She was like, that's a college book. I said, and? I said, did you say he was having any problem? She said, no, but that's not his grade. I said, so you rather hold him back and give him a 8th grade or a 7th grade book than to let him do college math. I said, that's what you tell him. I said, see, that's what schools do. I said, we're not going to do what the schools do. I said, if he's smart enough to do it, then he's going to do it. I said, there's no need to hold him back. I said, don't hold his education back. Don't slow him down. I said, if it's too hard for him, he'll let us know. I said, and when he lets us know, I said, then we'll get something that's his age range again. I said, but right now, if he's excelling in it, let him go. Dude, this boy been doing like stuff like that since he was literally 7. And it's been like, you can't go backwards. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep going forward. So it's just crazy. But he loves math, he loves science. I mean, that's his strong suit. Like, whereas my oldest daughter, she's like science and like history, you know, English, loves reading, writing, stuff like that. You know, and now she's to the point where she's, you know, doing all this more harder stuff, and it's like it's making sense to her now, you know. It probably made sense to her then, it's just it was a little different to her. But now it ain't nothing to her. So sometimes I worry about my youngest one because she's a little smarter. She's always trying to figure out how to get out of stuff. So you know, you got that one that's gonna try to be smarter than you are. So, but I mean, she's doing good though. I mean, you ain't taking no time. She's doing good. I just gotta make sure she stays focused. I'd be like, Maya, you do this? Yes. Okay. Like, did you finish it? Yes. Did you get them all right? Well, I missed this one, but you know, I went back in and I saw what I did wrong and I corrected it. Like, okay, cool. So, but she'll be the one I really have to watch. That'll be my youngest one. It's all good though. Tell you. Oh, okay, home. Sure, man. Let me talk you down, home. Go ahead, man. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. How many houses you got? Look, that's the field I need to be in right there. I'm ready to go ahead and get the truck though this time around. Um, I'm gonna work a refinance, but I ain't trying to pull out a lot of money. I just want to pull out maybe like 60 grand. And I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the 18 wheeler this time and get that off the, get it on the road, get it going, and then I'm gonna build from there off of that. Yeah.
My attacks don't really go anywhere. You can't press anything.
Yeah. So that's been my thing. I've been trying to get it running, but I've been trying to use the banks and go the right way with this and that, but I'm just losing time. You know what I'm saying? I done lost 2.5 years. I could have done probably made over 2.5 years. That's like hundred something $1,000 right there for a truck. Right. Right. So I was just like, you know what? But I didn't want to use my house. But I'm just like, well, I done paid my house down to like 80 something thousand and it's worth 200 something thousand. I said, I won't try to use up the whole thing. I'll just use up some of it. So I was like, forget it. So, yeah. So I figured I'd get about, I asked for 60. I'll probably get about 55, 52, somewhere in there. And I was gonna get me a nice truck and go ahead and put it on the road, start making the money, and bank it up. Cause my father-in-law gonna drive it for me anyway. And that's what he do on a daily basis is drive trucks. So I'm just like, I can technically retire now if I wanted to. I could drive with him, I'll just go with my CDLs. I already know how to drive trucks. So I could just go get CDLs and, roll with them if I wanted to. But, oh yeah. And then, that's why I gave the bank one more opportunity to give me the money. I gave him one more opportunity. And, he was like, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. I said, okay. Is that what I told him? I said, okay. I didn't even call him back no more. I called Navy Federal and started putting things into play right then. Yep, that's exactly what I did. I said, because I'm losing money. While I'm messing with them, I'm just losing money. So, it's like I'm tired of losing money. I mean, they don't see what I see. So, nope. No, I've learned that. I've definitely learned that. So I was like, I gotta take matters in my own hand. And then I got several friends down here that's in real estate, and they know what I'm looking for. Cause I'm also looking for a warehouse down here. Cause I want to start my own club, my own volleyball club. I want to have a place for the players to have a place to play, and I want to start my own and build it up from there. Cause I know when I help coach the teams that I coach, dude, these kids are paying anywhere from $1,200 to $3,500 a season to play per team. Last year, it was 7 teams last year. At an average, we'll just say an average of $2,000 a kid, 10 kids per team. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And I love coaching. So I ain't even coaching for the money. I'm just coaching because I love coaching. So imagine owning the building and having, shoot, even if I just got 5 teams, that's going to pay for the building and whatever else. So, yeah, that's my goal. So I'm going to get the truck, and then I'm just going to build other businesses from the truck. You know what I'm saying? By, putting money away and utilizing my, friends that that do real estate. And I got like about 4 friends around here now that's doing real estate right now. Two of them just got finished taking the classes, so they fresh. They hungry. They looking for somebody. And then one, I used to be her supervisor, so she's always sending me stuff. because she's like, you know, Barnes, I know you keep saying you want to move in the country. And she said, you know, I got to look out for you. So she always send me stuff to my email, you know. I've seen a couple that I really wanted to look at, but I don't want to move my wife too far out right now. You know what I'm saying? She had to drive all the way into work a long ways. So once I get the truck running, get it established, she's gonna be the chief finance officer there. So she'll be getting paid for that, and then that'll be her pay. Then that way she ain't gotta work at her regular job. So, and then I just let her run that piece of it. Keep things straight, all the bills and stuff with the business. Make sure the trucks stay on the road, keep service, whatever it need to do.
It's just wonderful.
Go from there.
I missed you all.
But yeah, real estate is where I really want to be at, man. And right now is the time to buy. So, yeah, it's time to buy.
How can I help?
Well, shoot. Well, look, go ahead and get your rest, man. And I'll holler at you next time I catch you on.
Ready and
All right, later now.
Eververse isn't just a title, it's a
Oh,
family
dear.
philosophy. Always another mile, and forever another tomorrow.
Hi again, Guardian.
Yeah? Oh, wait. I don't have my ultimate. How do you get your ultimate pack that quick? I'm actually a mage, which is weird that I killed her so quick.
Right, but they feel good. And feeling good is better than not.
Hi there.
Alright, guys. Thanks for joining the stream. I will catch up with you the next go around. Have a good one.
Acknowledged.